What's up, boys and girls? It's Uncle Rich here, and I'm back, baby. And I bought a new car. What do you guys think? You guys like it? Newsflash, that's not even the car, see? All right, I tricked you. Now, before I get into this episode, I want to show a new segment called Deep Thoughts with Rich, okay? I was at the auto parts store the other day, and I realized something. If EVs take over, right, entire sections of auto parts stores will be gone. No more oil section, no more exhaust section, no oil filters, engine air filters. It's crazy. Like, auto parts stores will get smaller and smaller. Imagine what Napa or AutoZone is going to look like in 20 years or so. It'll be the size of a Dunkin' Donuts. Anyways, so I was heading to New York to hang out with my buddy Sam, the Tesla-powered Audi guy. Have you guys seen that video yet? Maybe, maybe not. Cliff notes, he made a Tesla-powered Audi. So I decided to take the least reliable car I own, which is my Z06. It's not unreliable because it's a Chevy or gas-powered car. It's unreliable because the front fender's forward. I've replaced everything you can see, hear, and touched. Everything is forged, balanced, blueprinted, new rods, built short block, ported head, cam exhaust, upgraded transmission, clutch, like everything. So what better time to shake it down than a 5-hour drive to visit Sam? And when I got there, he showed me a project he's working on called the triple charged Audi. So this Audi is turbo and supercharged, and he's going to add an electric motor too. Take a listen. Coast to coast. We're going to drive from here to the West Coast. Which car is going to make it without issues?
Or my Audi?
Yeah. No. Do you trust? No. Do you trust your Audi? Would your Audi make it?
Really do, yeah.
Would your Audi make it to the West Coast without any issues?
I think so. Yeah.
Unless you get stuck on one of those stretches of highways where there's 300 miles between the gas stations.
Charging.
Yeah.
Of charging aside, you're saying reliability.
Yeah.
Can I drive 3,000 miles?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah.
Who would get there first? Me.
You, obviously. Yeah.
But with, I mean, even if you
They have
calculate,
records. So the EV record is I think 57 hours.
and the
A gas record is like 27.
20, yeah.
It's called, I forget what it's called.
The gumball, or the cannon run,
Yeah, there you
cannonball
go.
run, yeah. I would get there first, and I think I could factor in breakdowns as well. I'd still make it
You have
first.
like a
Probably,
good
yeah.
40 hours.
I have a good flower.
breakdown.
Swap the whole car.
I guess
So
so.
it breaks down, you put your time watch. All right, we have 40 hours.
Yeah, we got time. I'll do some sightseeing. Like, yeah, we got time. Sam's still in Boston. It's fine. Yeah. So it's double charged right now. You want to have an electric motor.
To help with the launch. So basically, you're gonna have that instant torque of the electric motor from the
Right.
beginning, and it's not gonna be attached on the motor end. There's gonna be some kind of gear reduction, probably like a 2-to-1. That's gonna be attached directly to the drive shaft. Right? So after the transmission, and that's basically gonna allow it, give it that.
So-
It's gonna be pushing the wheels, not the motor and transmission.
Yeah.
So when you step on the throttle pedal, you'll have the electric motor spinning and the engine itself.
It's setting to both.
Okay. So it's almost
The electric motor is gonna be helping this motor to.
so it acts like a tiny little turbo almost. You know what I mean? Like to keep the boost going. I see.
It also adds regen too. So let's say you're trying to do a hard turn. Not only do you have your crazy 4-piston brakes or whatever.
Right.
You also have like the 100 horsepower pushing you in the opposite direction from the electric motor.
Gotcha.
You know, so it
And
adds to that.
and what kind of batteries are you thinking of using?
We're actually thinking about making our own like 18650 cells with that, just so it could fit anywhere.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna have to play with the fitment because all this system, the whole system is gonna be in the trunk. So
Right.
I do not want to lose the trunk.
Anyway, I was like, yeah, my Z06 is fast, so let's take it for a ride, Sam. We drive 5 minutes, and I'm thinking to myself, my clutch pedal feels funny, and clutch pedal fell to the ground, game over, baby. It died uphill, and Sam and I couldn't push it, so we had Sergey from Edge Motors come and bring us some clutch fluid, while a cop redirected traffic. I felt like an absolute ass. Anytime someone breaks down a piece of crap car, I'm always like, damn, will they ever get their life in order? But when I see someone break down a nice car, I always yell out the window, nice job, you entitled prick. So we're back in the shop, and I had to watch them push General Zod into the bay to see what's wrong, and there was clutch fluid all over the transmission. Yes, I named my car General Zod. Get over it. I need a new slave cylinder, and guess what? No dealership had it in stock, so it looks like Uncle Rich is staying the night, which he was not prepared for. Sam dropped me off at Target in his Cadillac ELR, which is actually kind of cool. It made me want to get one until I realized how slow it was. So I'm at Target, and Uncle Rich has no extra clothes, so you got to get stuff to survive the night. You need tagless boxer briefs, pink phone charger, jogger sweatpants, white t-shirt, V-neck, baby. You need food, turkey sandwich. You need a water. Dasani, how much is Dasani? Too expensive. I'll get a Voss. How much is Voss? Voss is stupid money. Back to Dasani. I think I did a good job shopping. No, I didn't. It was $78. Boxers, toothpaste, water, floss, toothbrush, t-shirt, iPhone charger cable, and a sandwich and sweatpants. $80. Damn. Wait, oh, the pants were $25. That's messed up. I'll be returning those, so I gotta keep them clean. So now I leave the store and I have to avoid getting stuck behind slow-ass people. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna beat you guys. Okay, nope, door didn't open. Looks like I'm stuck behind these slow people. How leisurely can people walk? I have a live stream with Sam in 5 minutes. I gotta get back to the hotel. I get back to the hotel.
Yo, what's going on, man? Oh, it's Mr. Tesla himself. What's going on, bro?
Thanks, man. Sam and I have the worst live stream ever because the hotel Wi-Fi sucked. I slept like a baby. Then I had a dream and I realized, wait a second. That door that I couldn't go through wasn't an automatic door. I could have simply pushed the door and gone through. Then I woke up, went to go enjoy my free breakfast when someone else recognized me.
So when you walk in, I said, I know this guy from somewhere. That's amazing. This guy built a Tesla. You know the part that I like is when you want the supercharger.
Right.
You wanted to know if the car
It worked.
charge.
And it actually worked. Yeah, it worked.
Amazing.
It worked. So I got a ride back to Edge Motors and I witnessed the parts guy drop off the part.
We're gonna help push? All right. We're going back first?
Yeah.
My car again?
Sam, come on.
Pizza guy. Move your car, number one praise over here.
Let's move your car.
First ever electric vet.
I saw you jump, Sam. Ooh. Edge Motors was awesome. They took care of me. Shout out to Edge Motors in New York. They primarily work on foreign cars like R8s and four-door Aston Martins and all that foreign stuff, but they took good care of your boy Uncle Rich, and his Z06 was back up and running, and it made the 5-hour drive back home. So I got home and decided this entire situation was far too stressful, and I decided to do what I do best, stress myself out even more, and buy a new car. I wanted something fun, different, and not electric. Yes, I wanted a gas-powered car, but I wanted to convert it myself. So I'm looking around for something that seems pretty cool and would be an easy-to-convert project. So I told my buddy Lee from Advanced Technologies to help me look for something. I told him no convertibles because whenever I see someone in a convertible, I get really frustrated in how dumb they look, and he sends me this, a 1930 Ford Model A. This is a convertible, but I like it. So I reached out to the guy, go check it out. It's actually not bad. It's a complete rat rod, and I love rat rods. It's definitely not pretty. It's thrown together. It's obnoxious, and a really great representation of me. So I went home, thought about it for 30 seconds, and the next day I went back in the pouring rain and brought the car home. Now that I have it home, let's take a closer look at this thing. This is the bottom seat cushion. You'll notice it's been reinforced from side to side. Looking at the top cushion, these seats look crazy familiar. They're almost like the middle or rear seats from an old Dodge, maybe a Dodge Caravan, but these seats scream old Dodge and look very familiar. Taking a look at the inside, this is the most complicated driving setup I've seen in quite some time. The clutch is up and to the left, so you have to raise your foot 10 inches to hit the clutch, and the brake is 5 inches above the gas pedal. Not only that, but when you shift, the rod goes directly into your right leg. The steering wheel just clips on. The floor is literally made out of wood from IKEA. The e-brake is just for show, and the seat risers are heavily patinaed. You literally sit on top of the drive shaft. There's no seat belts, but the one good thing about this car is that everything is right there. The transmission and half the engine is exposed, so that if and when I convert it to EV, it makes the process much easier. The side panels are just plain missing, and I think to make it look more complete, I may fill that up with some nice black diamond plate. It's powered by a Chevy 305. I don't know how much power this car makes for horsepower, but we'll take it to the dyno and find out. Let's open the back, which is also a complete disaster. Let's see, it's held on by a string. That's cool. This is the gas tank, which is being held on by straps. That's the battery. That's the glove box. The gas tank vent tube is just sticking there. That's fine. And yeah, I'm wondering if I could remove this gas tank and put a battery pack there, but this thing has a lot less room than I thought. So I'm not sure how much range we're thinking for this. There's at least 2 zip ties back here, which makes me feel better. And you know good craftsmanship when you see it if there's at least 2 zip ties. That's a custom windshield. It's not glass. But the biggest thing for me right now is trying to figure out what frame this car is using so I could source the proper suspension parts and front brake conversion kit, because I'd rather get rid of the drum brakes. I'd rather have discs up there. But overall, I'm pretty pumped about this. That's the headlight switch. Only one headlight works. That's my gauge cluster. I don't know if anything works. I'm thinking in terms of room, an electric motor takes up significantly less space than a gasoline engine, so I may have room for a few battery modules up front. I know what you're thinking. Battery modules up front are a big no-no, but don't worry about it. If I get in a head-on collision, I'll just jump out of the car and run like hell. Anyway, tell me what you guys think. Some of you are EV purists, and some of you think, well, enough should be left alone. Should this one be converted to EV? Should it stay gasoline-powered? Let me know in the comment section. Catch me on Instagram at RichieBKid. And don't forget to subscribe for more crazy stuff I have coming. I will see you guys soon.